What's up, Interweb? RhyQuinn here, and welcome to my team analysis video for PPL Season 2 Division 2 Week 5. This week we are playing 8-bit Insomniac Ellie of the Accrington Stantler. And this is going to be a pretty difficult match. She's undefeated so far in the season. She's 4-0. So this is going to be pretty damn tough to try and take her down. Her team is very, very scary. But first things first, let's take a look at the league table and see how things are shaping up. We've moved back into 7th place once again after our 5-0 victory last week. So now we are 2-2 with a -2 differential. Hopefully, today we can get that positive, but I'm not too confident. We can get that to a positive differential. That'd be nice. And it'd be nice to have a positive win record as well, so we can go 3-2 potentially today. That'd be cool, but again, I don't have high hopes. But yeah, we're in 7th. It's starting to spread out a little bit. There's two undefeated teams, and there's 2 teams that are winless as of right now. So we've got the separation at the top and the bottom, and then there's kind of the 4 separating at the top, and then there's 4 separating at the bottom, and then it's just kind of the middle pack. It's starting to separate out a little bit, starting to take a little bit of shape. But hopefully we can get a little bit higher than our current position when it does start to take shape a little bit more. So that's the league table. There's also the Golden Pokeball Award, which measures how many kills Pokemon have throughout the season. And you can see we actually have a Mon in the top 10 now. We have Slowking. After his beastly performance last week, Slowking has now moved up to 4th with 6 kills and 1 death with a +5 differential in the season. You can see Megaloth, and he's way out in front. 9 kills, 0 deaths as of so far. But yeah, I'm very happy to have Slowking up so high. I think after Slowking, we don't actually have that much. It's, where is it? Hippowdon is 32nd, Pyroar's 35th, and Sylveon is 36th. So we've got a few floating around, but Slowking up in 4th. We like Slowking, having Slowking that high. So that's pretty fun. So yeah, that is the Golden Pokeball Award. Now, let's get on to the matchup for this week, Week 5 against Ellie and the Accrington Stantler. So, team should be appearing on the screen roundabout now. There was a transfer window. It takes place every 2 weeks. In the first transfer window after Week 2, I did nothing. But this transfer window in Week 4, I did actually opt to do something. So my new team is now Sylveon, Hippowdon, Shaman, Slowking, Forretress, Hitmonlee, Stoutland, Ampharos, Weezing, Pyroar, and Mega Absol. I dropped regular Rotom and picked up Ampharos. Reason being, with the way my team is structured and looking at future matchups as well, Rotom would pretty much force to be Scarfed if I wanted to bring it. It would pretty much always be forced to be Scarfed. And if it's Scarfed, it's just not powerful enough. It just straight up isn't powerful enough for what I wanted it to do. If it's going to be a fast Volt Switcher, it needs to be more powerful than it is when it's Scarfed. So I lost the Spin Blocker, I dropped the Ghost typing and picked up, a Mon that doesn't have the Ghost typing, but, and I did also drop a Ground immunity for a Mon that's weak to Ground, but my team overall isn't that weak to Ground. I only have Pyroar. I also do have another Ground immunity in Weezing, so I wasn't too worried about that. But Ampharos, I feel, is a slow Volt Switcher instead of a quick one. And it's a lot more powerful, base 115 special attack, and it has really nice bulk as well, which I'm looking to use as well at some point. So I've got a few plans for Ampharos. I think it can do things. Ampharos' new nickname is Dark Flat, which is the most original of nicknames because Ampharos is the Lighthouse Pokemon. Lighthouse, Dark Flat, yeah, okay. So that is Ampharos, a new member of Nidoqueens Park Rangers. So Ellie's team, she didn't make any changes for this transfer window. So Ellie's team that she can possibly bring to this match is Mew, Mamoswine, Crobat, Mega Scizor, Kingdra, Heatran, Miltank, Gastrodon, Cofagrigus, and Electabuzz. Now, very scary team. This is one of the few times I can ever say that Mew is actually beneficial to this team because Mew on this team structure can actually do anything. It's not locked into a defensive role, it's not locked into an offensive role, it's not locked into anything. Mew can literally do anything, so for once, Mew is actually really, really scary. Mamoswine is obviously a huge problem. Crobat is just really quick, and she sniped it from me. I wanted Crobat at the start of the season, but she sniped it. Screw you, Ellie. Mega Scizor is just way too powerful for my liking. Kingdra is a problem. Heatran is, like, really annoying. Miltank, same. Gastrodon is too bulky for my liking. Cofagrigus is really, really annoying with Mummy, especially when I have a Mega Absol. And Electabuzz is an annoying Volt Switcher that also has Static, because, you know, if I get a bit unlucky, something's getting paralyzed. That's not good. So her team overall is very scary. A lot of bulk and a lot of offense as well. Some really powerful wall breakers, some sweepers. It's just really, really scary all round. So my biggest threat for this week is Mega Absol. Reason being, she has no Dark Resist on her entire squad. So I can fire off Dark Stab over her entire team. She has nothing really to take it. Which is great. That's basically the main reason. And it's super duper quick. Only thing that naturally outspeeds me is Crobat. Everything else, if it's not Scarfed, doesn't outspeed Mega Absol. She does have really strong priority in Mamoswine and Mega Scizor though, which is a bit of an issue, but hopefully I can work around that. So yeah, Mega Absol hopefully is going to put in some work this week. I know it didn't last week. It didn't even see the field last week, so we didn't really get to see what Mega Absol could do last week. So hopefully this week it can. Biggest threat for her team, I haven't actually decided one as of right now. It's a bit tough to say because there's a lot of things that are really scary. But I think I'm actually going to have to go with Mew, simply for the fact that I can't prep for it. On her team, I literally cannot prep for it. Like I said, this is one of the only teams where Mew can literally do anything. So I'm very scared of any potential, you know, like setup it could do. It could be, like, you know, like a Swords Dance setup, could be Calm Mind, could be Nasty Plot, could be anything. So I'm very scared of Mew, and I don't really know what it's going to do. Yeah. Let's take a look at the team I'm going to bring to try and take down Ellie this week. This is not going to be fun, but I'm going to try my best. So, first mon on the team is my biggest threat, Mega Absol. Red Bull Mega Absol with 76 in HP, 4 in defense, 248 special attack, and 180 in speed with a naive nature, I believe. Yeah, I think that's right. With Superpower, Hidden Power, Ground, Flamethrower, and Dark Pulse. So I'm bringing a pretty much fully specially offensive. The EVs might be a little bit wrong on that. I might actually have those 76 in attack, not HP. You'll see on the graphics. I'll have to play around with this set and figure that one out. But yeah, so Dark Pulse, again, stab takes around a whole team. I've opted more for a special one because, one, she's going to be expecting the physical one. Two, she has Mummy on Cofagrigus, and that's just annoying, as well as mainly, obviously, I don't really care about Magic Bounce too much, but what I do care about is Electabuzz and Static, because screw that thing, I am not getting paralyzed from Static. And it is a bit annoying with Magic Bounce as well with Cofagrigus. That means I'm vulnerable to Will-O-Wisp from things like Heatran or Mew or Cofagrigus. It means I can actually get burnt if she gets rid of Magic Bounce. So I don't really want that. And it's still really, really powerful, and hopefully it can throw her off a game. She might be prepping like a physical mon to try and take on Mega Absol, and I'm going to throw a special one her way and see how she deals with it. So Flamethrower, Oko is a max HP Mega Scizor, so that's fun. HP Ground hits Heatran. It also hits Electabuzz super effectively, but Dark Pulse does the same amount of damage. And Superpower, also Dark Pulse for Mew, and Superpower also hits the Mamoswine as well. And Superpower hits Miltank as well, which is great. Sorry if I'm a little bit all over the place in this recording. I literally woke up 2 hours ago and I've been going absolutely mental trying to build this team really quickly. I've literally just made it from scratch now in 45 minutes, which is the quickest I've ever made a team. And reason being, I'm just super busy, got so much going on. I've got a stream in a bit. I've got to prep for my 24-hour stream this weekend. It's just lots of stuff going on. Yeah, that's Mega Absol. Special Mega Absol hopefully can do work. Next mon I wanted to bring, I wanted something that could switch into Mamoswine and Mega Scizor, and luckily I actually have a mon that can do that, and that is Dolph Zingler the Weezing, holding the Black Sludge, 244 in HP, 252 defense, 8 in special attack, and 4 in speed, with a bold nature, HP ground, pain split, will-o-wisp, and flamethrower. I have no need for stab this week. I have no need for sludge bomb or sludge wave. Can my phone please stop going off? That'd be sweet. I have no need for sludge bomb. It hits nothing on her entire squad. I'm not looking to poison things because she does have 2 steel types and a crobat, so I've elected to go with HP Ground because it hits the Heatran, which is a likely switch in if I'm looking to burn something, which is likely because I'm going to be switching into Mamoswine and Mega Sizzle with this thing, and I can burn both of those, which would be great. Flamethrower does a really nice amount to Mega Sizzle. It doesn't OHKO it if it's max HP, but Pain Split for a bit of HP recovery, and HP Ground to hit the Heatran that's going to switch into a fire move or the Will-O-Wisp, which is a fire move, so any fire move. So yeah, that's basically all it's there for. It's not looking to do much else. If it can throw around some other burns around the team, that'd be cool, but I'm not looking for it to do, all that much. She has 1 Cleric, I believe, which is Heal Bell Miltank, I think. I think that's her only Cleric on her team. So if I can burn stuff and she doesn't have Miltank or she doesn't bring Heal Bell, that will be great. So yeah, that is Dulcing the Weezing there to switch into her physical threats, mainly Mamoswine and Mega Sizzle. Next mon on the team, this is a bit of a funny one because it almost has an identical set to a mon I've already brought, and that is Tartscream the Pyroar with the Power Herb, because we love the Power Herb, with Unnerve, 8 EVs in defense, 248 in special attack, and 252 in speed, with a timid nature, Dark Pulse, Fire Blast, Solar Beam, and Hidden Power Ground. 3 mons with Hidden Power Ground right now. You see how centralizing it is when you have a Mega Sizzle and a Heatran? You want to pack fire coverage, but you don't want Heatran to completely wall you, so you kind of have to bring HP Ground. It's a bit annoying, really. So yeah, Power Herb, Solar Beam, Pyroar with Unnerve, so even if she brings Rindoberry Gastron, not having any of that. So that can't pop, which is great. Dark Pulse, like I said, she has no Dark Resist in her entire squad, so it can do some nice damage. Fire Blast for the stab, hits the Mamoswine, hits the Mega Sizzle. Solar Beam obviously hits the Gastrodon, that's what it's mainly there for, and HP Ground hits the Heatran. Aside from that, Crobat takes neutral damage from Fire Blast, does a fair amount of damage. Kingdra is actually a really nice switch into this, which is a bit annoying, but I'll have to deal with it, I guess. Miltank, again, a pretty decent switch in, because if it's thick fat, can take Fire Blast, no problem. But aside from that, she doesn't have too much for it, so that's cool. So yeah, it's looking to do some work, hopefully. Again, it's a bit weird that it's kind of a pretty much the same set as Mega Absol, except I have Power Herb, Solar Beam, and not Superpower on this thing. That's pretty much the only difference between them, but I'm hoping with the combination of those two, it can actually do some work. The reason I'm max speed timid, by the way, is because Pyroar's base 106 speed and Electabuzz is base 105, so if she opts to bring a max speed timid Electabuzz, I'm still going to outspeed that thing, guaranteed, so that's nice. So yeah, that is Tartscream the Pyroar, hopefully going to put in some work. Next mon on the team, I wanted a bit more bulk, and I felt like I had a pretty nice answer to most of her special threats with this set, and that is Fast Booker the Slowking, hopefully going to put in some more work after its fantastic performance last week, holding the Assault Vest with Regenerator, max HP, 164 in defense and 92 in special defense with a bold nature, Dragon Tail, Scold, Psyshock, and Shadow Ball. Reason I have Dragon Tail is because I am terrified of any potential setup Mew, and with this spread I can switch straight into it. I can take any hit, even if she's at like +2 with a nasty plot. She goes for a Shadow Ball, I can still take that. If she's Substitute, that's a little bit more of a problem, but I'm hoping she's not. If she's like sub Calm Mind, sub Nasty Plot, whatever it may be, that's a bit of an issue, but I kind of needed the Assault Vest, so I couldn't bring, like Roar or anything like that. I have to bring Dragon Tail, which is a bit annoying. Excuse me, bit annoying. But I do have the Shadow Ball, which hopefully can do a decent amount. If she's Calm Mind, it's not going to break a sub, which again is a bit problematic. But if she is sub Calm Mind, then it does mean that Mega Absol and Pyroar will outspeed her. So hopefully I can come in with Mega Absol and, Dark Pulsar afterwards and things like that. Does Mew get Vacuum Wave? I feel like it does, and that'll be a bit annoying if it does, because she would definitely bring that. If she brings like a sub Calm Mind, Vacuum Wave, Psychic Stab, that'll be annoying. I've literally just thought of that now. But anyway, that's Fast Book of the Slowking. Hopefully there to just tank hits. It's nice special hits. It can take the special hits from like Kingdra, Heatran, even Cofagrigus to an extent, Gastrodon. And with the defense investment as well, I can take hits from Crobat and Miltank, things like that. I still get 2-hit KO'd by a Jolly, Life Orb, Mamoswine, Earthquake, so that's a bit annoying, and Knockoff does a hell of a lot. I really don't want to be staying in against Mamoswine. But with the moves that I have, I do hit Mew, Mamoswine, Crobat, Heatran, and Cofagrigus super effectively, and technically Kingdra because Dragon Tail, but it's going to be doing like 12 damage, so eh. So hopefully Slowking is just there to kind of tank hits, and with Regenerator I can, you know, get some HP back from that. So that is Fast Book of the Slowking, there to tank some more hits because bulk is nice. Penultimate one on the team, 5th Mon, is the new addition to the Nidoqueens Pocket Rangers, Dark Flat the Ampharos, holding the Wise Glasses with Static, Max HP, 8 in Attack, 248 in Special Attack, Quiet Nature, Bulldoze, Volt Switch, HP Grass, and Focus Blast. So this Ampharos, I wanted to Volt Switch around her entire team. She has like 2 electric immunities, yes, which is Mamoswine and Gastrodon, both of which get hit super effectively by HP Grass. Of course, Mamoswine also gets hit super effectively from Focus Blast, and I also have Bulldoze because it's going to be really nice to get those speed drops. That'd be really nice to try and get some speed drops on her team for things like Electabuzz. She's bringing in a speedy Miltank. Also, if Crobat wants to try and roost on me, I'm not having any of that. I can Bulldoze that thing, and then I can outspeed it and hit it with a Volt Switch. That'd be sweet. Also, Mew, if she brings like a speedy Mew, it's going to be nice to get a speed drop on that. Or, you know, like a Scarfed Mamoswine, Kingdra, whatever it may be, it's nice to get some speed drops. And it also hits, like I said, the Crobat if it's trying to roost on me, hits the Heatran, hits the Electabuzz, which may also be another switch into a Volt Switch that she has. So I felt like it's pretty nice. And with the coverage I have, I hit Mamoswine with Focus Blast, Crobat with Volt Switch, and also Bulldoze if it's trying to roost on me. Heatran with Focus Blast does more than Bulldoze. I don't know why I've got that on my spreadsheet as Bulldoze, because Focus Blast does a lot more. Miltank hit with Focus Blast, Gastrodon HP Grass, and Electabuzz I hit with Bulldoze. So Cofagrigus I don't hit super effectively, but I can Volt Switch on it. Kingdra, again, can Volt Switch on it. Mega Scizor, Focus Blast does like half, I think, and I can Volt Switch on it, which does just under half, I think like 44%, something like that. And Mew, which again I can Volt Switch on. Not going to do all that much to Mew, but I can Volt Switch into something else. Why does it say that my Ampharos has leftovers? It doesn't, it has Wise Glasses. Okay, sorry, I am all over the place today. And the last one on the team is Michael's the Hitmonlee, holding the Choice Scarf with Reckless. Max attack, 12 in defense, and 244 in speed with a Jolly Nature, High Jump Kick, Knockoff, Stone Edge, and Blaze Kick. Yes, she has a Cofagrigus, I'm still bringing High Jump Kick Hitmonlee. I need to have my prediction hat on, basically, but I can hit a really nice amount of her team with this spread. I hit Mew with Knockoff, Mamoswine with High Jump Kick, Crobat with Stone Edge, Mega Scizor with Blaze Kick, Heatran with High Jump Kick, Miltank with High Jump Kick, Cofagrigus with Knockoff, and everything else I hit really, really hard with High Jump Kick anyway. So, there's that. She has Cofagrigus to switch into High Jump Kick. Okay, she has basically three big switch-ins to High Jump Kick, and that's Mew, Crobat, and Cofagrigus. And I can hit all of them super effectively. Mew and Cofagrigus with Knockoff, and Crobat with Stone Edge. And Blaze Kick on Mega Scizor does a really, really nice amount. I think it can OHKO max HP, I want to say. Oh no, it doesn't OHKO, it does like 96% or something like that to a max HP Mega Scizor. But what's also nice is from a max attack Adamant Mega Scizor, Hitmonlee doesn't die to a Bullet Punch. It does like 98%, but he doesn't die, so that's nice. And yeah, it can do stuff. It might seem a bit weird to bring a Scarfed Hitmonlee because Unburden is a thing, but I wanted speed multiple times, not just the once. I didn't want to just go super quick and, you know, sweep her. What I want is a Scarfed Hitmonlee to just kind of outspeed and punch holes, is what I want Hitmonlee to do. Yeah, so that's basically it. I have the speed investment I do to outspeed a Scarfed or +1 Kingdra. That's what she wants to bring. She brings like a DD Kingdra. I can still outspeed it at +1. or if it's Scarfed or whatever. Also means I outspeed a Scarfed Mamoswine, which is sweet, or a Scarfed Heatran, that's also nice. So yeah, that's the team. Like I said, I'm not super confident about this match. I've literally just made this team in about 45 minutes because I am going mental with so much going on right now. My priority is kind of my 24-hour stream, so I've been prepping for that this weekend rather than team building. Probably going to suffer and I'm probably going to lose, but I don't really care. I'd much rather have a successful 24-hour stream, so there's that. So yeah, that's the team. Hopefully it can do something and I don't get 6-0'd. That would be sweet. If I am going to get 6-0'd, it'll probably be from a sub setup Mew, because screw that thing. But yeah, that's the team. Thank you very much for watching, guys, and I will... Oh yeah, links are in the description to PPL channel. Go down there because now we have recaps and power rankings and all that stuff going up, and that's fun. Links to Ellie, of course, and links to Eric, who's gemmed my team. Thanks to Titos, who's make the thumbnails for the entire season. And yeah, that's about it. I'm really sorry for a really messed up recording. My head is all over the place right now. But yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow for the match. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys soon. Toodaloo.